Hello and welcome to the Greenwood Theatre. The Greenwood is a 450-seater performance space with a fully raked auditorium and facilities that you would find at most West End venues. This video will cover some of the housekeeping and health and safety aspects of the venue, as well as what to do in the event of an emergency.
It's important to note that this isn't just another room or empty hall. This is a fully equipped performance space. We put a lot of work into making sure that we're as fully furnished as possible to deal with a wide range of shows, from operas to dance shows, and boxing matches to corporate presentations. We ask that when you're here, you join us in treating the venue with respect and care.
When you're here, you'll need to read, follow, and understand all English safety signs. Likewise, any safety critical information such as bars flying in or the orchestra pit moving are also given exclusively in English. If your show is performed in another language, please ensure that your cast have a working knowledge of English for safety reasons.
In the event of an emergency, just operate one of the alarm call points located throughout the building.
If we need to evacuate the auditorium for any reason during a show or rehearsal, the first alert you will be given is a visual alarm of flashing orange beacons. In other areas of the building, you will hear a more traditional alarm like this, accompanied by the same orange beacons. If you're on stage, working lights will be turned on and all audio will be muted. Your stage manager will also inform the cast on stage and ask that the band stop and evacuate if they haven't already started doing so.
Despite your nearest exit appearing to be the main doors in the auditorium, the safety curtain will be lowered, which means you must evacuate by either of the two upstage exits at the rear of the stage, and then follow the signs to leave the building.
The safety curtain is designed to protect the audience from any fire outbreaks on stage. Our public licence requires that it's always lowered in the event of any potential fire outbreaks in the building. When building any set, please ensure that you always leave a gap for the safety curtain to fully lower. If you're building a very large set that could block the curtain, please get in touch to ensure that the relevant swing-out sections are added.
If a significant fire breaks out on stage, theatre staff can activate an additional device similar to a manual sprinkler called a drencher. If you're the stage manager and you're operating the safety curtain, please ensure you read and understand the following instructions on the control panel. Pulling the wrong lever can be a very expensive mistake. All corridors and aisles in the venue are considered fire exits, and we cannot have items of clothing or furniture in these areas. Should you need a quick change area, we suggest dressing room 3 for stage right, and the scene dog for stage left. The corridors must not be used.
Likewise, please be considerate of your wing space and ensure that you don't block exits or the fly floor stairs on stage right.
In line with the college's no smoking policy, smoking and e-cigarettes are not permitted anywhere in the building, including on stage. We don't allow any naked flames, so unfortunately you can't use candles, even if they are inside a lantern.
The stage can be a dangerous space, so we ask that in our building you are sober at all times. We have a strict no alcohol policy in the dressing rooms, and we may ask you to leave if we think you may cause a danger to yourself or others. The stage is fitted with a high-performance Harlequin vinyl dance floor. Any spills leave a sticky residue that takes a long time to remove. As such, we have a no food and drink policy on stage. Of course, you are welcome to bring bottled water, but ask that you always keep it sealed when you're not drinking from it. This also applies to stage management and crew, on stage and in the control room due to the risk of spills on equipment.
The Greenwood has an extensive lighting stock which includes fixtures that can strobe. If you suffer from any medical conditions which can be triggered by lighting changes, please inform the duty manager as soon as possible.
All duty managers are first aid trained and are happy to deal with any accidents. Should you have your own first aiders or are more qualified to deal with incidents, you are of course welcome to do so. But all incidents, accidents and near misses must be reported to us and in turn the college's health and safety department, even if you've already dealt with it.
Loose cables may be present backstage. We try to take these down where possible, but please be vigilant and keep an eye on the floor.
Beware of set and scenery flying in and out. Set may be moved silently and without warning. Please check with your production or stage manager about what these items are and when they move. Unless you have booked the theatre from 8 a.m. each day or on the weekend, the venue will most likely be used for teaching outside of your booking hours. All teaching happens downstage of the safety curtain, so this area needs to be returned to a usable state each night. This usually means clearing the orchestra pit and being mindful that any set downstage of the safety curtain doesn't cause an obstruction or safety hazard for lecturers and students. The foyers and auditorium will also need to be cleared and made tidy each night for the same reasons. If you need more information, please contact your duty manager.
At the end of your hire, we kindly request that you leave the space tidy. We have no facilities for set or prop disposal. Anything you bring to the venue must leave the venue after your event.
The time you have booked is the time you have in the space, so this means that you must be out of the venue by the end of your hire. We usually suggest ending any rehearsals 15 minutes before your finish time, or longer if your cast need to change.
Finally, we're here to help you. If you have any questions, whether they are creative, technical, or safety related, please don't hesitate to ask. If you want to get in touch, you can. Call us on 020 7848 8629 or email greenwood@kcl.ac.uk. I did a job of covering it out though.